welcome back to my channel. My name is Bridget and I'm so happy that you're here. Today I'm going to be doing a dinner for Rosh Hashanah or Feast of Trumpets, just depending on what you call it. And we celebrate it because it is a biblical commandment from God. It's one of his holy holidays. But in the Jewish community, it is technically the Jewish New Year, which is just the head of the new year. There's a lot of culture and just information behind these holidays. You just have to Google it for yourself because I really don't feel like explaining it all. But so this little recipe that I'm making, which is apples, Snickers, Milky Way, cream cheese, and whipped cream. You mix the whipped cream and the cream cheese together, and then you add it in with the rest of the stuff. Now I just use Granny Smith apples, but you can use any type of apple you want and any type of apple that you like. We personally will peel the peeling off and then just chop up the apple like you see me do, because we really don't care much for the peeling in our family. But I love this stuff so much. My mom got the recipe whenever I was younger and she would make it all the time, and it is so good, and I haven't had it in like a year. So whenever you see me taste testing this, yeah, right now, oh, it was so good. Everybody loves it. Everybody likes it. It's a good little sweet treat. It's a good little something. And I really highly encourage you to try it out. If you're not allergic to nuts or anything like that, because the Snickers has nuts in it. It is so good. Oh, it is so good. And then you'll see me making some bread here. The challah is kind of sort of on the sweeter side of a bread, and I like it that way. My whole family likes it that way. I have been making it with soups, and we've been eating it with soups and everything. But I was up all night about it, making this dinner, like just prepping the stuff that I could prep the day before. I did make the chicken roast and the onion boil beef. I don't even know what technically it's called. I made the two meat dishes the next day, along with a phyllo pie ribbon crust cheese casserole thing. I'm not really for sure what that's even called either, honestly. I don't think it even has a name. I just know the recipe to it. But my husband said it tasted just like burnt printer paper. That is his exact words. He said it was good, but it tasted just like he was munching on some paper. And I will say it was very thin. It almost felt like we was dealing with like a piece of plastic or a piece of paper because it was so thin. We've never dealt with a texture like that before, but I liked it. I liked it. My mom liked it. Everybody pretty much liked it. Even my husband liked it, even though he said it tasted like burnt printer paper. But it was good. And either I will insert in the recipe for them or I'll put them in the description below. But I did not record myself making them. Only the aftermath of after we had already dug in and ate. So you will have to overlook that and completely excuse it. Also, P.S. I know you've seen my dog in my way. Does anybody else's dogs do that? I've had dogs and cats all my life, and I have never had two dogs, or two animals at that, be in my way and up and underneath my feet for everything. And I love them. I'll do anything for them. They are my babies, but these two little turds, they are just everywhere. They just lounge right below you as you're cooking. And don't get me wrong, I will take that any day. Them laying down and being good and not jumping up on the counter and in my face all the time. I'll take that 1000%. And I know you see me peeling these potatoes. I had to sit down. My feet was killing me. I was getting tired at that point. But for the life of me, I don't know why I thought this, but I was thinking, oh, I'll just boil the potatoes the night before and then I'll put them in the fridge and then I'll make everything the next morning. But I didn't. I made the whole dish. You'll see me making it. But for some reason in my head, I couldn't understand if I needed to boil them and leave them in the water overnight, or I'm not really for sure what I was thinking. But I was going to call my mom and ask her, but she was asleep at that point. But I made the whole dish. Everything turned out good. Now my honey cakes, those came out a little bit burnt, only because I cooked them probably about like maybe 5 minutes too long. But they turned out good. Technically, I was supposed to have a honey and almond topping on it, just kind of like a icing on the top. I didn't have any almonds, and I didn't want to do no honey on top of it because I stored it in a Ziploc baggie for the next day, and I didn't want it to get all nasty. I really need to get me a cake tray. That's one thing I do not own, is a cake tray, but they turned out good. My mom ended up eating on hers because it made 2 loaves. I kept one for us. I left one with my mom. She said that she ate it maybe, I think, like the next day or something other like that. And she said that it was really, really good the next day. I still haven't dug into mine. I need to, though, before it goes bad. And I'm going to slide this in right here. You see me using 2 purple onions for this potato salad. I really enjoyed the purple onions. My family really enjoyed the purple onions in it. My husband said that he really couldn't tell a difference. I could, though. But I think I will start doing a purple onion instead of a yellow onion.
Hey, who left this bowl of onions here?
And speaking about onions, these onions was not that bad with making my eyes tear up and everything. But I got some yellow onions from Walmart, I don't know, about 3 weeks ago. Those was some of the most potent onions I have ever cut. Oh my goodness. I cried while cutting them. I cried after cutting them. And I swear to you, my eyes burned for the rest of the day after cutting them. My honey cakes don't look that brown in this little clip, but I promise you they got darker as the time went on. My 2 dogs love cabbage. They love carrots. Carrots are their treats. They are absolutely insane about them. Carrots are their crack. But they love cabbage. They love stuff like that. Dogs can't have cabbage, if you didn't know. I try not to let them have too much, but they know what cabbage is whenever it comes out. Whenever I'm getting ready to cut it up, anything like that, they absolutely love it. They love green beans and pumpkin as well. And I'm going to just let myself have a little note here. Bridget, you need one of those choppers. I have looked at some of them chopper thingies that chops up your vegetables and everything like that so many times, and I just never bought it. And I need it because, you know, that would have came in real big handy with stuff like this. Also, I do know that's a lot of mayonnaise, and I do know that's a lot of mustard, but this was a big bowl, and that's just what you got to do for the potato salad, okay? Alright? And this coleslaw did not turn out like I wanted it to. It was kind of like more sweet than anything. I forgot carrots, and then I feel like I put a little bit too much sugar in it or not enough apple cider vinegar, one or the other. Whenever I taste tested it that night, it tasted fine, but the next day after it was cold and sitting in the fridge, and after we ate it, it was good, but it was more sweet than what I would have wanted it to be. Also, whenever you see me braiding this bread, it is not that hard, I promise. It did not turn out as nice and as neat as my other ones have. It's just because I was probably more than likely just tired at this point, but sprinkle you a little bit of flour on top of it. It keeps your dough from completely sticking while braiding it, and it makes it 10 times easier. I seen a lady put flour in a salt and pepper shaker thing, and you just pick it up and you shake out whatever you need of it. And I really need to do that because that's actually a very smart idea. These 4-strand braids, that's what I'm doing here. They are not that hard. It's just you gotta do it like maybe once or twice to kind of maybe fully get it, but I promise it's very easy. Just Google you a video on how to do it, because I'm sure somebody else can explain it a lot better than I can, but it's not that hard. You can do it, trust in yourself. But I did do one thing wrong. I was supposed to have made this into a round hollow loaf instead of a long log shaped. And the round is supposed to signify like the roundness of the year, a whole year. And I forgot. That's it. I forgot. Okay, so I made potato salad, a coleslaw mix, honey cake, which is the first time I ever made it, and I kind of burned it just a little bit, but it tastes just fine. I'm not really for sure what the little apple concoction mixture is. Tomorrow I will be making a roasted chicken recipe, boiled onion with ground beef and some mixture of like rice and stuff inside of it. I'm not really for sure exactly what it's called. A ribbon pie something. It's really cheesy. It's my first time making that as well. So hopefully it turns out good. If not, who cares? And then we're going to have some apples and honey for Sweet New Year. And in the challah. The challah. I'm letting it rise just for a little bit. And then I'm going to turn it on, bake it for, I think like 350 if I'm not mistaken, for 30 minutes, I believe. I did add a little bit more sugar than usual, just to make it a little bit more sweeter, kind of like a Texas Roadhouse roll, if you ever had them. It's kind of like about like that. But yeah, so I'm making this challah, and I'm probably gonna read some, and then I'm gonna try to get some sleep because I got church in the morning. So bye. So as of church, per se, I didn't wake up until almost 2 p.m. that day, and I didn't go to church. I didn't go get my Walmart order. I didn't do anything. So this evening of this little clip, that next day, me and my husband ended up going and getting it and getting everything else we needed for the dinner, and I came back home and I made it. But I will say, I did not record myself making the other meat dishes, and I didn't even record it once it got done. I recorded it after we got done eating. I think I done said that earlier. Oh well, if I did, you get to hear it a second time. But it was all delicious. We all loved everything, and I will try to put the recipes of the meat dishes in down below. If I don't, then I'm sorry. I have a very forgetful mind these past few months. I will insert a picture of the challah, which is the bread, and it turned out very good. It tasted very good, and it is all gone. Everybody loved it, as always. But I thank you so very much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. I hope you subscribe and come back for some more, and I hope you have a wonderful and blessed day. Bye-bye!